We just talked about what my favorite season in Fort Collins is, and it's of no surprise with the title of this video that fall is absolutely my favorite season in Fort Collins. And in this video, we're going to talk about what the top 5 things to do, in my opinion, during fall in Fort Collins that you and your family could and should enjoy. What's up, everybody? My name is Patrick Soukup with Soukup Real Estate Services here in Fort Collins, Colorado. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If what you're looking at doing is learning everything there is to know about living in Fort Collins, eating, sleeping, playing, working, enjoying the heck out of fall, you name it. And if at the end of the video you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, comment, engage, maybe even share with your friends. As much as we like making these YouTube videos for real estate, we like more working with buyers, sellers, and investors for all the real estate needs for everything here in Northern Colorado and Fort Collins. So give me a call, text, email, whatever it is. I've got your back when it comes to moving, buying, selling, investing here in Northern Colorado. Without any further delay, let's jump into today's video, the top 5 things to do during fall in Fort Collins, Colorado. Enjoy. So, number 5. Well, I wish this was higher because I was an athlete growing up, and even though I didn't play football in high school, had a ton of friends that did. But number 5 is going to a CSU football game here in Fort Collins. The Rammies. Had a lot of friends play for the CSU Rams, and it's been really unique watching the transition go from Hughes Stadium to on campus, Sonny Lubick Field, Canvas Stadium, and seeing how kind of new traditions are being built. Unfortunately, we had 2020 happen, and there was this kind of lost year, and I think it was our 3rd or 4th year of on-campus games. So really kind of when traditions are starting to take place, we got kind of hit broadsided and are restarting it this year. So we'll definitely still continue to build these traditions, but Fort Collins in the fall on a Friday or Saturday afternoon can't be beat. Now, there is one thing that I absolutely can't stand that CSU is doing right now, specifically CSU football. We are so concentrated on getting on television, and because we are a Tier 2 Division I football team, we get the kind of relegated 8 p.m. time slot. So we're talking about an 8 p.m. kickoff time. You get done with the game at 11 o'clock and you're home by 11, maybe 12 p.m. after you get out. So the games that are late at night, yeah, those kind of suck. And hopefully CSU figures out that we as fans would love to enjoy the stadium at a more reasonable time. So the afternoon games, oh, count me in all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Well, I guess I should say twice on Saturday since we're talking about college football. But number 5, going and watching CSU Rammies play in the fall, is definitely one of my favorite things to do. Number 4, Tiny Tot Halloween. And you ask yourself, what? Well, in Fort Collins and in Old Town Square, and I am so grateful to be able to watch over the Old Town Square, and sometimes I forget when it is. Now, I haven't forgot over the last couple years because now I do have 2 kiddos, and it's been so much fun bringing them down, dressing them up as farm animals, one year, and I don't even know what we're gonna dress them up as this year, but getting to walk around Old Town Square to the different shops, restaurants, and retails that are giving out candy to the little kids. And all it is a bunch of little kids in the middle of the day who get to go out, grab a bag, and enjoy getting some candy from different shops and retails in Old Town. It starts in Old Town, but really all of downtown gets involved with it. And you get to walk around, and there's hundreds, maybe thousands of kiddos and parents that are all dressed up in their costumes. So this is definitely one of my favorite traditions, and I'm excited for it this year. Number 4, Tiny Tot Halloween. Number 3, the lighting of the holiday lights. Now, generally this happens around November 2nd. And what this is, some beautiful lights. Honestly, I kind of wish that they would hold these lights up all year round, but you know, I know it's extremely expensive. The electricity bill is, you know, definitely pretty high. But that being said, pretty much, I want to say from Olive on College all the way north to just past Walnut, we've got, you know, these white, soft white lights on all of our median trees and down on each side of the street that just pave our way through Old Town and downtown Fort Collins. And on November 2nd, or around November 2nd, we invite the city out for a lighting ceremony. And we turn off all of the lights in Fort Collins, and we're all drinking, having hot chocolate, having a good time. And then, you know, we have people talking and enjoying everybody's, you know, community. And then we have a countdown around 9 o'clock at night. We count down from 10, and then we have a lighting ceremony. All the lights turn on, and they are on from that point around November 2nd all the way through to Valentine's Day. So again, if it were up to me, I'd probably have these lights on year round, because it is literally a Christmas card wherever you look downtown when you're driving through. They are on throughout the night into the early morning. And so if you have the opportunity to drive down Fort Collins, especially when it's sprinkling some snow, it is glorious. It is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. So number 3, the lighting of the holiday lights. And number 2, the Bartels pumpkin patch. Now, there's a lot of different cool activities that are going on out there. There's animals, caramel corn. There's usually a pumpkin cannon that gets shot, little maze. And then there's this massive field, pumpkin patch that you get to walk with your family and grab a, you know, little wagon, put the kiddos in there, and go pick out your pumpkins. Now, it seems a little bit dull, boring, but you could truly spend 2-3 hours out there grabbing a hot dog, burger, a drink, let the kids, you know, pet the pigs or see the pigs, and walk around, and then again go finding some pumpkins. And you literally finding the pumpkins in the ground with, you know, 100 other people out there having a good time. And sometimes, yes, last year I can absolutely say we picked the wrong day. It was freezing cold. We had little fun. It was windy. We got our jackets on and really didn't enjoy ourselves all that much. So I would suggest planning accordingly as best as you can. This is on the north side of town off Douglas Road, kind of near the Budweiser Brewery, but you and the family can go out there for 2, 3, however long you really want. And something that we've done is we've had our kind of entire family come together on one day, go pick out some pumpkins, and then go to somebody's house and carve those pumpkins, have a beer, have some food, and really make a full, complete day out of it. So number 2, one of my favorite things to do in Fort Collins during the fall is the Bartels pumpkin patch and corn maze, petting zoo, all that good stuff. And finally, number 1, I can tell you with certainty, after doing 100+ videos and working with tons of clients for all their real estate needs here in Fort Collins, the one common denominator of why people are moving to Northern Colorado is the lifestyle, and specifically the outdoors. So I can tell you with clarity in my heart that my number 1 favorite thing to do, and I'm sure you could probably enjoy this yourself, is driving up the Poudre Canyon and seeing the leaves change. As silly and as stupid as that sounds comparatively to going to a football game, having your kids dressed, you know, watching the Christmas lights get lit, or going and picking out some pumpkins, just sitting in your car, driving up the Poudre, taking a stop maybe around Gray's Rock, whether you want to take that hike or not, but at least getting out, listening to the Poudre go down, and seeing all the different colors of the leaves change. Now again, in the previous video I talked to you a little bit about how unfortunately we have had some fires ravage the area, so there are a lot of areas that have some burn damage, but there are just as many that have beautiful sceneries. And whether you go up to Estes Park to see, you know, listen to the elk bugle and take that road and see all the beauty going up that way, or you take the Poudre Canyon all the way up to Walden, 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours back. make a day of it. Go grab some lunch at, you know, kind of a crappy diner in Walden, no offense, but make a day out of it and head up that way and then head back down and just enjoy it. Enjoy the scenery. See why Fort Collins in northern Colorado is as beautiful as it is and why people are moving here. It really truly is a lifestyle choice, and part of that lifestyle is the beauty of the mountains. So number one, my favorite thing to do in Fort Collins during the fall is taking a drive up the Poudre, seeing all the leaves change. So there you have it, everybody. My top 5 favorite things to do. Whether you are going to go watch some pretty crappy football, but still enjoy the heck out of it with all your friends and family, dress your kid up, walk around Old Town, see some holiday lights, go pick out a pumpkin, or drive up the Poudre, I can guarantee you that if you do any of those 5 or all 5 of those, you are going to have one heck of a fall here in Fort Collins. So hopefully this video has helped you know what you're gonna do this year if you're taking a trip out here or maybe deciding to move. And again, as much as we like making these videos for YouTube, we like more working with buyers, sellers, and investors for all the real estate needs for everything here in Fort Collins. So give me a call, text, email, whatever it is, I've got your back. Until next time, guys, take care.